And we're back, continuing our journey, setting up this and this. Right now we've got the other 2/3 of Rogue Lab, who you've never even seen in the videos before. We got Dan and Tony, who are my designer and vinyl guy. They're on their way here right now, bringing the new workstation table thing we're gonna be filling this whole area with. They built some vinyl racks and stuff, plus I'm gonna kind of show them how to use some of this stuff, and we're gonna try and make some shit today, I think. I also gotta laminate this big bastard, which I still have not attempted this laminating thing yet, so let's see how that goes. What's up? Everyone's all dressed nicely today. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Fucking shit, this thing is huge. Shot my ass. 44 is my belly button. So let's say right in the fupa.
I didn't buy the wheels for this one yet because I wasn't sure.
Oh. Yeah, that's right. The wheels will add another 2
Yeah, the wheels are gonna add 2
well,
inches to it.
those ones that are on there are 3 inches. Added. Other than that, this is good.
So far.
Good.
Money. I just got the most Spielberg shot of it. I like how I'm just standing here watching. I've been working my ass off for the last week. You guys do some.
Oh, that thing's sick.
I fucking dropped it already and put a big dent in it.
What a shithead. I can't flip off my other boss, but I can you. That thing's sick.
Pretty nice piece of aluminum.
Very good.
Pretty cool getting excited about a ruler.
I know, right? I was so excited about that thing. Every weekend back here.
Neighborhood?
Yep. Here, let's take her for a fucking test drive. Oh, look at that. We don't have to fire Tony today.
Yeah, we have to get 4x8 sheets today if we want anything.
And then just run them this way.
But yeah, forget however many sheets to do this son of a bitch. And then just get a countersink bit. We can self-tap.
Exactly.
You know, 6 of them all the way around this thing.
And then we can use it.
Yep.
Cool. Let's go get it. Yep. Let's go.
All right, so I was expecting this to show up finished and ready to go. Tony was unsure on a few things. It happens. So sent them out to go get some MDF so we can sheet this thing. We still got to add legs to it because obviously it's way too short. Like it's below my nutsack right now. That's terrible working height. So there are legs that are going to go in it. We just got to figure out what height to put them at. I wanted casters on it. We didn't have casters for that. So hopefully they're going to find some at Home Depot. Maybe I'll get a chance to bust up my TIG welder today and weld some shit up. I haven't done that in a really long time. So that'd be cool. And yeah, we're going to get this little setup finished. I guess in the meantime, I'll make myself useful and wipe all the road scum off this stuff. Okay, I'm glad that's done. Otherwise, it probably would have never happened. But man, I'm glad we got this built. Originally, I was gonna buy all this stuff because obviously I can fabricate my ass off and build any of this stuff myself, no problem. You guys have seen me build all kinds of cool shit out here over the years. But I just don't have time to do that anymore, not even a little bit. So I was just gonna pull the trigger and buy all this stuff, but when I saw the outrageous prices of this stuff, where it sits in the marketplace, there was no way I was doing it. Like, it's crazy. Something like that vinyl rack back there, those are going for 500 bucks up here. The little one on the floor with the wheels on it, those are going for over 400 bucks. These tables are going over for like 2 grand, something like that. It's just, it was outrageous. And here I was pulling out my credit card, just ready to get pummeled with no lube. And thankfully Tony was like, no, let's just build this stuff. I was like, dude, I don't have time to build any of this stuff. Of course we can build. And he's like, no, I'll just do it. Let's get this going because that's stupid. So what we actually did was basically just looked around at all the existing products out there and copied them. So yeah, we've got our own stuff basically just as good or better than what we were gonna buy anyways. So that's awesome. And I spent probably, I would say, 1/3 the money on it. Also awesome. We should have most of it wrapped up today. The only thing that we're not gonna have wrapped up is the top side of the table. I ordered a cutting mat, I don't know, 3-4 days ago. Shipping times across the globe right now are just insanely slow with all the crazy shit going on. So of course, that's something to be expected, but I'll get a cutting mat sometime here within the next week, I imagine. I got a big 5x10 one to sheet this whole table with, so we'll get this thing 90% of the way there, and then when that shows up, I can just huck that bad boy on here and we're good to go. I'll let you guys do it all. I'll just capture the magic.
Real magic here.
Now, do we want to just butt that one up and then have the short piece, or do we want to center up this middle one and have 2 even pieces because we're G's like that? It'll look better, even though it's getting covered up. We'll know it's there.
Yeah.
It's also a lot more cutting.
It's a lot more cutting, a lot more work, but
it'll look better.
It'll look better. Yeah. Don't scratch my damn ruler. For you.
Badass.
And for you. Oh, that was a terrible throw.
How
sick are those?
It's more of a weapon than a pen.
Oh, that's amazing.
That thing is not made for writing. It's for fucking people up.
That's awesome. Fuck
You're gonna break so much shit with this?
Where's the glass?
I don't know how much stuff I'm gonna make with it.
Yeah,
But
it writes awesome too. I don't even write with normal pens anymore. They're inferior. Oh. Yeah. It's not even focusing. Son of a bitch. Branding everything around here. We're getting to the point where pretty much everything we touch has our name on it. It's awesome. Look at this old unit.
Yeah. Okay.
The blade's older than I am. There's a pull down one from the ceiling right in the middle.
Short bastard.
I'm gonna have to fucking accommodate you guys in a new place.
Far worse for me than him.
Yeah, for you.
good thing I'm at the desk most of the time.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry.
Your job doesn't require much reaching.
Not a whole lot.
The only thing you're reaching for is your fucking vape half the day.
Not anymore. I haven't touched that thing in weeks.
No?
Don't you go.
Edibles?
You should cut it.
Joints?
So it's
bongs?
less, all the weed, but
How you take your marijuanas these days?
I can't cut from that side. Look, where's my guy?
I get that.
Then how do I cut from that side?
Yeah.
I understand that now, but you don't want to be cutting this way.
I'm gonna have to.
You have to.
I thought we were trying to avoid getting
Well, we are, but
Hold on a second, I got an idea. I'm a genius.
you good?
Let her rip.
Oh, fucking safety.
Ah, that's the best thing ever. Oh, that was the best.
To use and move that.
Camera's heavy.
Oh, damn it.
What?
That sucks. It broke.
Dan wasn't holding it like you done.
I was holding this.
I did that
And this. Well, I'll hold the next one. It's not a big deal. We'll cut 2 feet off of here.
Oh, yeah.
A foot. Sorry, a foot.
Yeah, it's
not
Yeah, let's use that as a cut side.
Look at that. For once, you're forgiven.
These two are brothers, by the way.
That's true.
Can you fucking tell?
I thought this was supposed to be. Oh wait.
It's another 3-footer. And then we'll use the 5-footer in the middle.
Look how far it's sticking over here. We're not the right length. Is that one the right
Measured
length?
that. Who measured that? We're way off here.
What the hell?
Who's measuring these?
Who measured the table?
What the hell?
The table's not 5 feet.
No, it's 5 feet. Those just both.
Ha!
Ooh, you got lucky.
Almost got my ass fired.
But we still have an extra inch on these, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think whatever you were adding to accommodate on there for the ruler probably didn't need to be there.
Yeah.
For the saw.
Yeah,
We probably.
probably over.
Probably did it backwards. That's what probably happened.
Yeah.
If you can tell it was you, you fucking measured the saw.
No. We did it on the wrong line. Both times.
Oh shit, that's what we did.
That's what we did.
Right. Oh, you went the wrong way again.
What?
It's gonna do the... We're going to the wrong side, right?
No. Wait. Motherfucker.
Well, that means probably this one's
Yeah,
gonna be too fucking far too.
Yeah.
It's gonna be too
You
wide.
should check. Is this 36?
Nope.
Nope, 37. God damn it, boys.
Are these an inch bigger than? They're 49. They're not 48. That's fucking why.
Wow, that's weird.
We're not complete idiots.
Holy
Look at that.
shit.
What about this?
But what about this though?
What about this? Is this more than? Is it 97?
Yeah.
I think it's 97.
Bet you get the next bigger too.
97.
Son of a bitch.
Right, so it was not our best.
Okay. Holy fuck. I'm doing a real good job here.
Yeah. Real good.
It's working. It's working. There's minimal dust on that thing. This makes me want to make some Rogue Carpenter pencils.
Yeah, it would look way cooler.
It would be way
anyway.
cooler.
The logo would be nice and big.
I just might have to go ahead and do that.
I'm double checking. I don't trust shit right now.
What a fucking gong show.
Could be worse.
Yeah, I guess so. You ever been part of a Devil's Three-Way? That's 10 times worse. Shit my ass, that's a big table.
Yep.
I'm gonna do some nasty things on this one.
As long as it's clean.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what
Got a
happens.
plastic cut mat on.
Exactly.
Hit it with the Lysol.
Good to go.
Well, we got half our table, pretty much. Still got to get the cut mat, adjustable legs going in, casters, all that. Because Tony didn't listen to me and do it the first time. Didn't think we're gonna need it. We needed it. Oh, man, this thing's gonna be sick. This is a huge, huge workspace. We're gonna be able to make so much cool stuff with this. Stoked. And we also managed to get sawdust everywhere in the process. So now I gotta clean this place out again for what, 12th time? As long as nothing got in there. Good thing I made a big floor sticker that's gonna be covered up by a table. Shit, didn't think that through, did I? We gotta learn this and this. I'm feeling this is gonna go very badly on the first try. I don't even know like how to web this thing properly. I kind of have an idea, but I literally watched like 30 seconds of that YouTube video. And I was like, yeah, that's good enough. It would have been real easy if this was on a roll, but I didn't want to roll it. It seemed useless to roll something at this size to me. It's just now we got to feed it in here straight. The whole thing. That's gonna get a little complicated. I think we'll probably have to be like wiping that as it goes in. Yeah, there's a lot of shit on there. Okay, this has to go underneath something. I know that, or over top of one of these idler bars. Maybe we should watch it.
I think we should.
Maybe. Let's watch it. People that actually have vinyl shops are just watching this cringing right now.
Oh, absolutely.
We're not reading any damn instructions. We're figuring this out. No, probably should though.
Probably. Didn't you look at basic?
Yeah, we watched a couple seconds of a
We
video.
watched a few seconds, so
That's all you need.
I think we're good.
Until you hit the next hurdle.
I think this should work. I don't know. I'm definitely like regretting not putting this on a roll now, but it is what it is.
You guys watched 10 seconds of a video?
No, I watched a full video the other day.
He watched the full video. I watched like 30 seconds. So between that amount of knowledge,
We've got at
we
least-
should have this.
Yeah, we got this figured out.
All this goddamn sawdust. Oh, it's going through crooked and fuck. Yeah, we can't fix that now.
Well, I think we have enough room here that
You'll eliminate what you can.
Let's hope it works. I was looking over there.
Honestly?
Yeah.
Better than laminating.
Really? Shit. Oh, it's getting crookeder than shit though.
This is legitimately better than
Holy shit.
any laminate
no, not.
we've ever gotten from other.
It looks fucking terrible on the machine right now. Especially this right here. Not bad for a first try though, being way doing it the wrong way. Like look at this fucking thing. It's not even coming off right. We definitely didn't load this on.
No, we did
way.
not. There's no
Whatever.
way that's
The
good.
graphic looks good, so.
Yeah.
It's actually not bad considering we did probably everything wrong. This was obviously where we fucking stopped for a while and tried to figure it out, but I mean, not bad. Let's test out this cut function now and see how that goes.
Have you used the cut function?
No, I haven't yet. I have no idea how that works.
You have no idea how to register this?
Nope. The guy, by the way, didn't train me on any of this, so I'm literally winging it right now. He didn't show me any of this shit. Okay, function maybe? Sheet cut, ear config, cut config. There we go. Test cut. Sick. Fucking tester on me right now. There she is, boys. Oh shit, it's doing it again. Okay, I think we're ready to go. This already has a cut file in it. This is what was printed. So from the 30 seconds of YouTube I looked at again in this part of it, that's print only, cut only, yeah, cut only, cut image boundaries, return after cut. I don't know what any of that fucking shit means, so let's just go okay and call it a day. What are you doing? That's not your registration marks.
Yeah, cancel what you're doing.
I'm not sure how. What are we doing here?
There's a pause button.
There's literally a cancel button right here, and it's grayed out. Right there. So let me click on that. You fucking thing.
Oh, look, I hit pause to
Yeah.
cancel. Hold down pause key.
Oh, look at that shit. It's thinking the door's open, but it's not. So now we know for next time to have a bunch of excess vinyl hanging
Yeah.
out.
What would happen if we put a piece of vinyl here so that I kind of held it down so it wouldn't hit the door?
This is how it comes out of the printer. So that's that first one there. That's the one it reads first.
Yeah, 'cause it's got the square, right?
Yeah.
And the other one's just the circles.
This is the most janky ass fucking setup ever. I'm gonna have to edit so much of this out so we don't look like fucking idiots. Find the marks. Why? Because like all the videos that I saw, they loaded it exactly like they didn't have any extra at all. They just put it in the machine and just fucking zoom. Oh, here we go.
Oh, then there must be some setting.
There's some kind of setting going on that we're missing.
The camera hasn't been on for a while because I've been struggling trying to figure out how to make this crop mark detection shit work. And I think it just magically started working somehow. I don't know.
Dan and Tony left, and we were messing with this for a long time trying to figure it out, and nothing seemed to work.
Because it keeps trying to detect this black circle as a crop mark. Holy shit, it's actually cutting! Oh my god, it's cutting it! How did that just happen? Holy shit, we got problems. Oh man, we had it! What happened?
Oh man, that sucks so bad. It finally fixed itself after me sitting here wondering what the hell is going on for so long. And then, yeah, it just piled up in there. I'm not sure what happened. It must have slipped out of the pinch rollers or something. I might not have had them in far enough or something, or just shimmied out of there somehow, and it just piled up underneath that cutter. But the bit that it did cut was dead on the money by the looks of it. It looked awesome. But for some reason, the first, I don't know how many, like the first hour, I guess, that we tried to figure this out, it wasn't reading these crop marks at all. It wasn't reading that first one. It just would go right past it, and then it would hit the top of this circle here, and thinking that's the crop mark, it would just sit here and go back and forth forever, and yeah, it would just get stuck there and not do anything. Or the other time it started doing some other weird stuff, it would just spit out like 3 feet of vinyl before it would even start trying to detect them, and of course, like, that's not where the crop mark's gonna be, so that didn't work either. And then yeah, just by chance on that last one, I just kept clicking print over and over again until something happened. And for some reason, it actually picked it up on this round, and well, it didn't end well, so. Oh, this is super hard. And now I'm like extra pissed off that I didn't receive any sort of training or instruction or even a user manual on this thing when it got set up. I'm pretty sure he took that with him. Yeah, because I can't find it anywhere. I dug through all the boxes. I've got every other possible little book that comes with that thing except for the user's manual. So, yeah. I mean, we'll get it though. This is the first day trying to do any of this stuff, and like my first week or two of screen printing was 10 times worse than this. So, yeah, we'll get it. This is just going to take some practice and figuring out. This kind of sucks though. I was kind of hoping to have my big floor graphic. I probably should have started off with some smaller stuff, learning how to laminate with small shit, figuring out the whole crop mark thing. Of course, me being me, I just went right into it and just, yeah, let's print a big, massive 50-inch logo and see if it works out. Ah, God, I'm dumb. And you know what? Actually, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna print off just like a small little piece of manageable vinyl that I can do by myself and let that thing outgas overnight. I'll come back out here tomorrow and see if I can laminate it cleanly, because this is not bad, but it definitely needs to be a little bit better. And then see if the crop mark function will work, and yeah, maybe we'll get this thing dialed in tomorrow. Actually, you know what? I think I'm just gonna toss it straight back in there because I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight thinking about this, and I'm not even gonna bother laminating it. I just wanna stick it back into there and see if it detects the crop marks, see if it cuts, see if it piles back up again like it did. Yeah, let's just go for it.
Okay, so I canceled the first bit of print because I had like a super slow print setting on there. I was like, yeah, I'm not sitting here for 9 minutes. So let's hope that this doesn't mess with anything. From what I read, you're supposed to line up that registration mark with the cutting strip, and that should be all you need to do. So let's hope that's all we need to do. Everything's in there nice and straight, flat, cool. Let's go ahead and click print. We're all set to cut here, and no, it's doing what it did last time. It just spit out like 3 friggin' extra inches of vinyl for no reason. Well, it's detecting some crop marks at least. It looks like it got the back row, but not the front row. Well, so far so good. Well, we got 1 row. That's cool. And now it thinks the other one is behind it. Well, back row is money. It just decided to skip the whole front one. I don't know. Do I try and print another batch and just leave a bit of overhang, if it'll even let me do that? I don't know. I'll feed like a little bit of vinyl outward first and then hit print, and hopefully it doesn't pull it back in and start printing.
right, so this time I left myself a little bit extra in the back so it doesn't slip out of the rollers, and I left a whole bunch of extra in the front because I know every time it's tried to detect the marks, if I put it at the registration mark here at the cutting strip, where apparently you're supposed to put it, it shoots out like 3-4 inches of vinyl before it actually tries to detect any marks. So this time, I'm gonna stick it way back in there. So it's just straight up looking for white vinyl. And then maybe that's what I need to do. I have no idea. I would love some training on this. And this time it doesn't shoot any vinyl out before it starts looking for marks. It just goes straight at it. What the hell? I don't know what's going on. If I pull this thing out to where that first mark is and I hit the button and then it shoots out again, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be giving up for the night, I swear. It pulled it backwards this time. What the shit? What's your deal? Oh man. All right, well I'm putting it right on the mark this time. Print. Why? How do I fix this? I didn't touch any buttons. It's just doing what it's doing. Like, is there a way to set an origin or a base point somehow? Like, I know with my vinyl cutter, there's an origin point. It's gonna start doing shit from where you tell it to. I feel like this thing probably has that, and I just don't know what it is. I really wish I knew what I was doing. All right, so I'm gonna try setting this base point thing. Maybe that will do something. I don't know. I think we got a crop mark. Is that it? Is that all I had to do? Oh my God. I'm pretty sure that's all I had to do. So yeah, apparently that's like the origin button on my vinyl cutter. Ah, yeah, I got fantastic training with this thing. A user manual would have been real handy right now, just to let you know. That makes me feel so much better. I can sleep tonight. It seems like it's reading these marks solid. I guess we'll see what these cuts look like when it comes out of here, but I don't know. I think this is cool, so far so good. All right, let's have a look at this. That looks like it worked beautifully. One more thing figured out here. Oh man, one little step at a time. I know I have to clean the living shit out of this place now because I can see little bits of sawdust in these prints, but whatever, at least I got it figured out how to read these marks, how to cut. I guess I gotta learn how to laminate properly now. It's too bad the guys had to leave after I figured this shit out, but I mean, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning right now and they live 2 hours away from me, so yeah, I understand that. I'm gonna have to get them back here. We'll have to learn how to laminate together. I'm gonna learn how to laminate myself first, actually. I'm gonna print off another little piece of these now that I know how this works and I don't have to leave this gigantic friggin' overhang. I'm gonna print off another little batch of these, let them outgas overnight. Tomorrow we'll come back, try and laminate this thing, cut it again, see if we're successful. But damn, these things look good. The ones that don't have sawdust in them. Man, did I wake up this morning feeling like an idiot. That whole base point thing, I feel like I should have just known that, but obviously I didn't. I don't know, I feel really stupid for not figuring that out sooner than I did. We're gonna nail this today, I can feel it. First, I'm gonna sit and actually read the manual for that laminator so that I can get a little bit of a better idea of what I'm doing. That company also has some videos on YouTube that I'm gonna check out and make sure I'm doing this stuff right, because obviously yesterday we were all excited and impatient and just wanted to jam something through there and see a finished product. It went okay, but it still went pretty bad. It was sketchy and just terrible to look at. I watched some of the footage and was just like, ugh. So yeah, let's get to it and see if we can make a nice finished product. I think that's pretty good. I saw the guy in the video do this kind of a method for small sheets, just pinching it in between there quick and rifling it through, which I feel like is a whole lot easier than what I tried to do yesterday. So I don't know, let's jam this thing through and see what happens, I guess. Looks like it's going all right so far. Nice and straight this time. Oh yeah, I think we did it. And let's stop right there before it gets too far. Dude, I think I nailed it. There's no way. There's no way you just did that. Well shit, man, this looks really good actually. It's not too bad. There's room for improvement yet. I can see when I look really close, there's like some kind of micro bubbling type of stuff going on. Now, I'm not sure exactly how to fix that yet, but I mean, this is really good. I've seen much worse than this. I've paid for much worse than this, so I'm good with this for a first attempt. I guess a second attempt, because the first one really didn't go that well, but second attempt, much better. Except for that big ass cat hair in it. All right, let's see what we got this time. It's already looking so much better. Detecting the first mark. Wonderful. Get the second one. Oh, you're beautiful. All right, holy shit. Yeah, come on, it's doing it. Whoa. There is just enough vinyl left over for this thing to make it through the pinch rollers. So, quick lesson learned, leave a bunch of overhang on the backside. Oh, you are just killing it right now. I guess there's a quick way to tell how this went. Oh yes. Oh, that's what I like to see. Oh, I can't even begin to tell you how happy I am right now. This feels like the first time that I printed a shirt and didn't totally ruin it. And don't get on me about leaving massive gaps between all this stuff. I didn't want to waste a whole bunch of ink on testing shit, all right? The vinyl, don't really care about wasting that. They gave me a free roll and it's actually shit. So it's perfect for practicing. So when I announced that I was getting new equipment a few weeks back, I had said that there's a good chance you're gonna be watching me shit the bed for a little while. Well, I'm pretty sure I've delivered on that promise. This has been no easy task at all, setting this up. I've been working my ass off for like the last week and a half, obviously preparing this garage for equipment to come into it, getting the equipment set up, which was a nightmare as you saw, and now learning how to use it. It hasn't been easy, it's been tough. And obviously I'm gonna have a lot to learn here. I haven't even scratched the surface of beginner level yet at this point. We've basically just got the basic functions of the printer going, got the software, kind of figured out that part was easy. Getting the laminator thing, that's a whole different ball game. That's a lot more complicated than I thought it was going to be. Definitely need a lot more practice with that. I've got to learn to load it and unload it a lot more efficiently and just get a little bit better results with it. But I mean, at this point, I've used it 3 times, so I think I'm not doing too bad. And then just learning all the different materials and stuff that are out there and all the different things that this equipment can do. There's a lot. It's not going to be easy at all. I might have a long, stressful road ahead of me, but really, I have nothing to complain about. I have some super cool new equipment in here that I've wanted for so long. Honestly, I can't believe this is even real right now. I have a whole new world of stuff to learn, which is a little terrifying, but very exciting at the same time, because I'm basically a perpetual student. I want to know all the things that I can. And now we've got way more cool stuff that we can make, which means there's a bunch of different markets that we can expand this business into, which is very exciting for me. I really can't wait to see where all this goes. But I'm cutting this thing off here because I'm literally gonna start practicing my ass off right now. So make sure you throw a like on this thing, drop a comment, especially if you're someone who deals with this stuff on a regular basis. If you have any sort of advice for me, it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you again in the next one.
Did I grab the wrong ones?
Yeah, we did.
All of them?
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sakes. What are those for then? Probably just something else I had later on there.
Well, they're on there now.
Where the fuck is some super clean, degreaser, anything that I can wipe this shit off with?
That would've been awesome.
You were hoping to fall.
That is some fucking ancient thing.
You should see the chop saw I just threw out.
Why'd you get rid of it?
I got that one.
So you went down.
I was sick of that thing almost killing me every time I fucking used it. One time my disc let go on that fucking thing. That was the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Holy shit.
It was wide open with no guard, so it just fucking boom, like launched. Every time I had to use it, I was like, the cable on that thing was completely exposed. It was just twisted together in a bunch of spots too. That's why I liked it so much. Every time I pulled it out, it was like a story. Oh, yeah. That's a follow through.
Enjoy, you assholes.
We're doing more problem causing than problem solving.
You are the garbage human. You take up this much room for your things to make money. I just need a fucking computer.
Well, you're the smarter one, so I need bigger
Pretty
things.
much just sit on the toilet with a laptop. So I do it every fucking morning.
You sit on the toilet with your laptop?
Oh yeah, that's how shit gets done. That's how those invoices get sent out. It takes a few minutes though, because it's like got the cold laptop and bare legs.
The aluminum is so cold. They didn't consider that.
Yeah, if people knew how much business I conduct from the shitter.
And then when clients call you, you're on the shitter.
And they can just totally tell because it's all echoey. I answer on speakerphone too. I hate holding my phone to my head, so it's even worse.
What's this little fucker do?
Yeah. What's a little extra work? It's not like we're not known for that or anything.
Kind of locked ourselves into that hole, haven't we?
Yeah, we've locked into that, so.
So now it's expected that at every fucking step, we go the extra mile.
We gotta be awesome at everything. Yeah. How much was this? Probably like $200.
No, 130 something.
That's it? Oh shit.
Oh, that's with the screws and the bits.
I was expecting way more than that. Sweet, I got a nice countersink bit now. Yep. I wanted one of these for so long. YouTube is fucking taking shit down left, right, and center. Twitter's banning people. Meanwhile, 3 of the smartest people are building a crooked table. If we make it big enough, I'm gonna make a fucking desk this big in my office just to be that guy. Just so I can sit at the very end of it like a fucking evil genius. That's right.
That's why I was asking.
Okay, yeah.
Somebody, this doesn't make sense for you guys.
3 fucking idiots figuring this out. Glad we're filming this.